Hey guys, so I just got word today that there's going to be like a snowstorm that's coming in my area, like sometime around 12 to like 7 a.m. So overnight, and I need to take advantage of all the snowstorms that I can get because I don't know how many I'm going to get. So my plan was to create like this whole shoot to get actors, but then I kind of backtracked because I don't want anyone getting hurt and I don't want anyone driving through a snowstorm for this. It's just not worth someone getting hurt over. So I'm going solo tonight. I'm going no help, just me and a camera, filming like 2 or 3 scenes that I know I can do without actors. So the 2 or 3 scenes require 1, a prop that I haven't built yet, and 2, fake blood that I haven't ordered yet. So I'm rushing home to go build that prop and to try to figure out if I can make fake blood with just like stuff I have at home. This is probably a terrible idea. I'm probably gonna break something, but I decided I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. All right, so here's the prop that I am customizing. It's like this light stand. Looks like this, but this is like a crucial part to a part of the film. It's like the top of like a ice tent or a snow tent. I don't really know the name for it yet, but this is basically what's like coming out of the ground. I'm gonna do similar colors to the Snow Shepherd, which is another piece of tech that I built in this world. But I'm gonna do like similar colors for this because it's like the Shavacasters technology, so I kind of want it to be like the same theme. So yeah, I'm just gonna paint this, might glue some stuff on it, play around with it, see what looks cool. Hey guys, so I went to Walmart to grab a cigarette lighter charger thing to like outlet so that I could use my fan for this shot that I had where I wanted the underground tent to like inflate underground with this like silver trash bag, and I was gonna like inflate it and plug it in through my car. And then while I was at Walmart, I saw like a hand pump and I was like, oh my gosh, I have a hand pump. Why don't I just use a hand pump instead of doing that? So I drove all the way here for nothing, and I got my wife with me today. So nice. Instead we're making the best of it, and we got some ice cream and then heading home and start to work on the other prop. All right, so this is what I was talking about. So the snow tent is like this color, and so I want it to be like in the snow and pop up a little bit so it looks like it's like underground inflating. And so I was gonna put a fan in it like this and then turn it on and then have it blow up like that, but then that was like so complicated. I don't know why I didn't think about this. I would just put a pump in it like this, and then I would probably duct tape it or something, and then I would just stand off screen. Well, that wasn't as smooth as I thought. The only thing that I foresee is it won't be like as smooth, but I think if I get it to a certain point and then just do one, it'll look like it's inflating. I don't know, we're gonna try it. All right, so here's the plan. So I created this separate prop to be this prop all right, so here's the plan. So I built a separate prop for this, or for that, just folded up so I don't have to change props while I'm shooting. So I'm gonna do an over the shoulder shot of me basically activating the prop over my shoulder. And then I'm gonna have a scene of me over the shoulder again, like sticking it into the ground. So after I stick it into the ground, that's when this pump scene is gonna activate as it's like coming out of the snow. And then the next shot is going to be this kind of far off in a distance, lit up like that. So they'll be underground. I'm just hoping that I can convey that well enough for it to be understood, and doing this all by myself, this is probably a bad idea. I don't remember if I showed this prop, but this is kind of what I've built it like. I don't know if you can see it super well. It's, a lot of things are supposed to be hidden from the back. None of the back of it will be shown, but this is the front. I tried to make it look as little as a camp light is possible. So I added just a bunch of different interesting things on top of it. So this is basically what is coming out of the ground, like kind of like a, think of it like a satellite or a beacon that is above ground, and they will be underground. So yeah, I don't have a name for this yet, so if you have any cool ideas, let me know. All right, so outside and there doesn't really seem to be any signs of snow yet. And it is 10:25, and so looks like the snow's not supposed to start till like 2 or 3 a.m. So I think I'm just going to go to bed and set my alarm for around that time pretty early. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm just gonna wake up and see if it will be worth it or not, or go back to bed. So I'll see you bright and early. Hey guys, it's currently like 1:30 in the morning. Bad news. I woke up and there is snow on the ground. Not like a ton, but there is snow, and it's not really like snowing. It's kind of like slowly drizzling snow. So the snow is not at all kind of what I thought it might be. Like, it's not like snowing. It's kind of just lightly snowing. And I feel like for story reasons, that's not going to really make a lot of sense. Like, I needed kind of a lot of snow coming down. So don't think that it's going to work, unfortunately, which is kind of a bummer. But I mean, I guess I would rather be prepared if it was versus not. So I might have to call this a loss, but I don't know. I'm still kind of debating. So this is what we're looking like. I mean, it's definitely snowing. It's just not a lot. It actually is kind of snowing a decent amount now that I'm out here. Is it enough to sell on camera? Maybe. It's not like a storm, which is kind of what I was envisioning. So I don't know if it would like translate on camera if I didn't have a light like this. I don't know. I don't want to make the wrong call here. All right, so it's like 2 a.m. now, and originally I wasn't gonna go through with it just because I feel like that there's not enough snow, and I just don't think it will work how I see it in my head. But then the more I thought about it, the more I'm like, well, I'm up, and it would be better to do like a trial run versus not. So I figured it's better to have something than to not have something. And so I'm just going to go and film what I can and kind of see what it looks like, or if I can add snow in post, or just kind of get a pulse on what it even looks like filming at 2 a.m. and kind of a snowy weather. So the location that I'm shooting at isn't a crazy drive away. I actually already started driving and I had to turn around because I forgot an important box. So you can't win them all, you know? But I'm going back to pick up that box and then heading over to the spot, which I've never seen with snow before, so I'm curious to see. Made it to the location. I don't really know what time it is. It's probably 2 a.m. something. 2 something a.m. Made it to the spot over here in this kind of wooded-ish field. I don't know if I want to shoot towards that way or a different way, but it definitely feels like it's snowing a lot more than it was, which is cool. Sorry, the angles are going to be kind of crazy today because my prop is being used, or my phone tripod is being used as a prop. So although it's kind of snowing a lot, but I'm trying not to be like, this is the final. This is more of just a test to make sure, just to see what it looks like and see what the vibe is. So I'm building my camera now, and then I'm gonna head over there to the location and just start seeing what I can do. The old faithful Sigma 18x35. It's a heck of a lens. It is nice because one of my props kind of doubles as a light for me. So hey, that's a win. All right, I think I found the spot where I'm wanting to shoot. But wow, it's kind of really snowing now. Everything pretty much set up. I have a jank umbrella situation going on over there. Here's our prop that we're shooting. I have pretty much everything set up. I'm just trying to like play around with framing and lighting. Okay, I'm not even kidding. Every time I hit record, it stops at 1 second and then doesn't film past that.
I don't know what's going on. It says I have 20 or 30 minutes of recording time, and I don't have another drive. You gotta be kidding. No way.
All right, so, I mean, you can't win them all, you know? That's the motto of my entire career so far. So the drive's not working. I didn't bring a backup drive. I really hope it's not the camera. Oh, so I'm running home really quick to grab a backup drive, I guess. I left some stuff there on the location, just hope nobody steals it.
4 seconds after filming that, I literally almost bit it on those stairs.
I feel like I state this in every single video, but like truly, at least in my experience of filmmaking, something will go wrong, and it always goes wrong. And it's gone wrong so many times to where I have just tried and like made it a mental priority not to get like upset by them, and just like count it as a part of making a film, because I know something is going to go wrong. And I try not to let it like bog me down, or even though this is like extremely frustrating, and I really hope that my camera's not broken, but I don't know. I'm trying to roll with it, keep a positive mindset, and it is 3:25.
All right, so I switched to a Samsung T5 that are not waterproof, but they seem to fix the problem. So I don't think it's my camera, which is good. Sometimes I've had problems with the T7s to where they'll do that, and I think the solution is to format the drive, because I think it's accounting for storage that's not there or something. I don't know, I'm just speculating. Oh gosh. This umbrella just fell as I was setting it up, and I just got the biggest glob of snow on the camera. Like, I don't know if you can see, but everything got like a little wet. It's a little concerning.
All right, so I think we got one of the shots that we needed. 1 second. So the next shot is with the prop that was undeployed, and the problem is it broke. So I'm gonna do my best to repair this. I'm not even sure what went wrong here. So this next part is gonna be difficult because I'm acting in it. So it's gonna be challenging to nail what I need to nail without really being able to see all that well. So I'm having to duct tape these strings back on, and then I'm just gonna use this finger paint that been using for the frostbite to try to change the color of it, because I don't want it to show up as gray duct tape. All right, so sorry, I'm kind of out of it this morning. My prop broke again. Duct tape's not sticking, everything's too wet. So I am running back to the car to try to get this thing to stick just for a little bit. I just need it for one shot, really. So I'm gonna do my best to find a way. I should have super glued this overnight, but I didn't have time. I didn't really know about the storm until pretty quickly, so that's on me. But it's staying. This is now the walk of shame. Prop broke again on the first take, so my fingers are getting freezing now. This frostbite is feeling a little more real as time goes on. Okay, so I think I got that shot, so we're moving on to the last one, which is me like sticking a stake into the ground. So yeah, this one, sorry, I thought I heard something in the woods. Dude, there's definitely something in the woods. I'm definitely not alone out here. Okay, I'm just gonna keep shooting. Oh gosh. All right, so I needed a lower shot for this one, so I just literally balanced this on the 3 beams on the tripod and praying that it does not fall off. Okay, wow. I got so cold so fast. It is freezing. Ironically, my fingers are in so much pain, they're so cold. Okay, so I think I got 3 shots that I'm needing. It's currently 5 a.m. So the last shot, thankfully, I don't have to be in it and can focus more so on the camera.
Also, just a side note, the breakfast that I'm about to make when I get back home is going to be unbelievably good. Like, I cannot wait to make breakfast when I get home. That's what I'm sitting here thinking about. And I know these vlogs are like me just rambling and kind of just talking through things, but I'm really just doing that so I remember how hard it was to make something like this. But anyway, yeah, I'm just looking forward to breakfast, dude. Buried the contraption that I built right there. The plan is I put like a close-up filter on the end of my lens, and so I'm gonna try to get like just a ground shot of the snow of just like it cracking. So I'm gonna pump it up till I can just do one big pump, and then it goes and you can see it kind of pop up for a second. So all right, I've got an idea. I'm gonna pump it up, and then I'm gonna play it in reverse as it slowly goes down. I just watched that back, and I think that'll work. Might be onto something here. I think we got it. Load it up. Let's get out of here. All right, so we got the few shots I think we needed. I pulled up the footage and looked at it a little bit, and I think it will work. It definitely is not as like winter stormy as I saw in my head, but I think I'm able to enhance it with some different things. So I'm gonna play around with it, but I think it might actually work for the actual film the more I was watching it. So that's super exciting. But I came home around, I actually don't even remember, but I went back to bed and then woke up again at like 7-ish or something. I'm glad that I did it. I'm glad that I have some footage to play with now. I'm sorry if these like vlogs are like a little cryptic and like confusing as to like what I'm filming. But I'm hoping when I like release the short film, it'll like you could go back and watch and like see which scene is what and kind of how I did it and different stuff like that. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you being here. I will see you in the next one. I can't wash this off.